What's up, ladies and gentlemen? It's Brennan. I'm BMAX45, and today we're coming at you with another video. We have a rules and errata update for Star Wars Legion. That's right, we have something other than hobby news for Star Wars Legion because we have a June points update. We have a points update for the new edition of Star Wars Legion. They're making points adjustments, so they're continuing to be really good with providing support for the game. So I'm actually really happy that AMG is really doing this. Atomic Mass Games doing a good job with points lists and regular updates to the game to make things more fair, competitive, allow for a mass variety of play. That's what we want from this game, and that is what they're giving us. So we haven't had a lot of updates, for the new expansions in Q3, and most of that's due to tariff stuff, and we will have another video on that for hobby news. But right now, we're talking about the points update because we got it yesterday. It's fresh in our mind, and we really want to talk about it. So hey, let's get into it. And if you enjoy this type of content, be sure to smash that like button, comment down below. We'd love to hear your thoughts. Subscribe to the channel and hit that bell for notifications so you don't miss a single minute of the fun. All right, here we have our June points update. This is for our rules. So as we've stated before, Star Wars Legion is a living and breathing game system. Balance must be carefully maintained and adjusted over time. As developers, we take care to do our due diligence to make these adjustments, ensuring that they are supported by both data and play test analysis. While we largely strive to implement these adjustments as part of our biannual development updates, occasionally we'll make changes when necessary outside of the normal scheduled process for the health and overall positive player experience of the game, which is generally how it goes. You usually have like 2 ban lists, what I like to call ban lists, or points updates per year, every 6 months, to kind of balance out the games. And then if there's something really broken, they'll be like, okay, this needs to be addressed right now. So yeah, we have positive player experience of the game. The following points adjustments are changes we are confident making based on the analysis of internal and external data and supported by playtests. All right, so Rebel Alliance. The Mandalorian Resistance unit is being reduced by 6 points to 62 points for the unit. While this unit can be very defensively efficient, it is susceptible to dice variance, which impacts its ability to attrition effectively. And I like that kind of word, attrition effectively. I have no idea what that means, but it makes sense. If there is some kind of dice variance, maybe it should be worth less points because you're not going to run something that you have a harder time getting good dice with. This change softens the blow of this variance. Makes sense. So Katana Fulcrum is being reduced by 30 points to 115, so it was like 145. That's huge. This change is congruent with our design philosophy of increasing the viability and ease of use of character units, particularly operatives. So trying to make operatives more enjoyable and people want to field more operatives because it's not a commander, so you can't use it as a commander slot. You always got to have a commander, but operatives are nice, but they're not 5 minis. So there's that. Sabine Wren is being reduced by 20 points to 105 points, and her Darksaber upgrade is being reduced by 10 points to 5 points. So for her, 110 for her with a Darksaber. Sounds really cool. Like Ahsoka, it's making her more efficient so that you want to field those operatives. Rebel Veteran Squad and the CMO/94 Trooper are being reduced by 13 and 4 points respectively. We initially overvalued the prepared positions keyword on speed 1 units. In particular, the squad upgrades for such units. These changes will enable the unit to be more viable at a large variety of roles. So basically, they're saying prepared positions. They thought it was going to be more broken, but then if you only have speed 1 units, it's not really broken. So it's like you don't need to be as expensive at that point. Rebel Sleeper Cell unit is being increased by 7 as one of the newest units, being increased by 7 points to 77, and their Astromech upgrade is being increased by 5 points to 10 points. The Rebel Marksman unit will be addressed in a future update. Apparently, the Rebel Marksman needs to be addressed in a future update. The Rebel Sleeper Cell is a very efficient unit offensively. Increasing the points on the unit reduces that efficiency. Increasing the points on the Astromech decreases their defensive efficiency, increasing counterplay against the unit. So basically making it easier to kill the unit, making it more fair. Because if they're really cheap and really hard to kill, people are just going to play more of them and not anything else. So The ATRT being increased by 4 points to 54 points, and the ATR laser cannon being increased by 5 points to 15. The rotary cannon being reduced by 5 points to 15. These changes make different weapon options more viable and reduce the ability to take multiple ATRTs as cheap activations. So basically, so you don't, 3 ATRTs with flamethrowers. I don't know if they even have the flamethrowers in this edition. Probably not. But it sounds like they have the other 2 cannons. Basically, I used to fight against one of my friends, and he would take 3 ATRTs. And God, that was a little bit nuts with rebels, plus the cheap rebel troopers. For Galactic Empire, the Shore Troopers unit is being reduced by 6 points to 46 points. Their T-21B Shore Trooper upgrade by 4 points to 28, and their Shore Trooper squad upgrade by 18 points to 52. Similar to Rebel Veterans, we initially overvalued the prepared positions and long shot keywords on this unit. These changes will allow the Shore Troopers to be more viable in a variety of roles. The Stormtrooper squad is being reduced by 6 points to 40 points. We initially overvalued the defensive efficiency of some red defense dice units with squad upgrades. Death Trooper unit is being reduced by 6 to 66 points. While this unit can be very efficient, it is susceptible to dice variance, which impacts efficiency of attrition effectively. Softens the blow. We're seeing that with different units that have that susceptibility to dice variance. And then the Z74 speeder bike is being reduced by 10 points to 70. We initially overvalued the durability and defensive efficiency of these units. Stormtrooper Riot Squad is being reduced, so one of the new ones is being reduced by 6 points to 44, and its KX series security droid upgrade is being reduced by 12 points to 18. The Stormtrooper Marksman will be addressed in a future update. Apparently there's something about these marksmen we really need to know. Galactic Republic Echo Arc Marksman is being reduced by 6 points to 46. We believe that Echo is still a strong option, but reducing his cost will allow it to be easier for players to get him on the battlefield. The Bark Speeder is being reduced by 6 points to 59 points because the Bark Speeder is so bad. I don't know. I actually haven't really checked it out in the new edition, but I'm assuming it's still bad. Additionally, all crew upgrades options are being reduced as well. The LAATLE Patrol Transport is being reduced by 10 points to 90. We wanted to give players the option to either take a cheap transport unit or to offset some of the costs of the unit's ordnance upgrades if players decided to use the unit as a gunship role. Makes sense. Clone Commander Cody is being reduced by 10 points to 95. Cool. Yoda is being reduced by 20 points to 150. So, 150 for a Yoda, that seems a lot cheaper than most Jedi. Due to his slow speed, previous changes to the guidance keyword, and heavy reliance on his command cards, Yoda is being reduced to improve his efficiency and increase his viability. Padme Amidala is being reduced by 8 to 52. This change is congruent with our design philosophy of increasing. They want us to use operatives. That's what they're saying. Use the operatives. And then the ATRT is having the same increase to both it and the cannons being increased to 1 to 15 and one being reduced to 15. So these changes make weapon options more viable. Blah, blah, blah. Cheap activations. We already heard that. Separatists, Alliance, Stap Riders unit being reduced to 10 points to 70 points. That's cool with me. Saj Vengeance being reduced by 15 points to 115 because she's a operative. They want us to play her. Poggle the Lesser and Sunvac are both being reduced by 25 points to 55 points. Poggle's reduction brings him more in line with the value we are consistently seeing from his support abilities. Sunfac's offensive and defensive efficiency was overvalued, and he is being reduced to compensate. Additionally, his reduction aligns with our design goals of operatives. Operatives. Play operatives. If there's anything this points list is telling you to do, it's to play operatives. If I haven't said that already, play operatives. The Pike Syndicate Foot Soldiers and their PM-13 Disruptor Soldier upgrade are each being reduced by 2 points to 42 points and 22 points respectively. This slight adjustment increases their offense and defensive efficiency. The Mandalorian Super Commander's unit is being reduced by 4 points to 66 points. While this unit can be very effective, it is susceptible to dice variance. We already know the thing that softens the blow of the variance. Maul's Darksaber upgrade is being reduced by 10 points to 0 points. We believe that trading offensive efficiency and consistency to become a commander and gain cunning was already enough of a choice for players to make and have thus made the upgrade free. So yeah, so you want to make him a commander instead of an operative, you get Darksaber for free. Which actually, it's cool. That's cool. So that is the update. We have the errata document here, which I wanted to show you guys because it's, ooh, that's so bright. So bright. The backlight. Wanted to show you this because this is awesome. I like this here. Whatever. Errata reference. Look, they're doing what I said they should do. They're putting the old, the new. They're showing the increase and the decrease. Look, Sokatano, 30 points. That's still nuts. Sabine Wren, 20. Like, yeah, they're green for decrease, red for increase. They're showing all the Rebel Alliance, Galactic Empire, Galactic Republic, Separatist Mercenaries. Didn't really talk about it. Yeah, they showed a little bit of the upgrade cards in there, Darksaber. So I guess they just kind of like grouped them with. I feel like there should be like an upgrade card section. And the last page is remove cards and tier because. And now you will die. So yeah, Emperor Palpatine no longer in the game. I'm still gonna play him. I'm sorry, I don't care what you say, AMG. I'm gonna play him because he was part of Legion, and you didn't own Legion to begin with. So I'm just gonna like find a way to play him and the Royal Guards, like not obviously not legally or tournament official, but like to continue to use him because I actually have him painted as one of my not thousands of minis in my pile of shame. But I'm going to find a way to use him, kind of like murk around his keywords to kind of make him, legal. Like if there's certain keywords that he there's no longer in the game, I'll kind of find a keyword that other ones of that keyword were getting changed into to kind of make it. Yeah, I'll do my own errata for Emperor Palpatine and the Royal Guards. I don't really care about the Pathfinders, but I do care about those two. I don't care about the Imperial Officer, but yeah. So it was unfortunate. All that stuff is gone. This is all the stuff that's gone. All Aiden's stuff is apparently gone. Yeah, lots of stuff just gone. So you can see this. You can see what's no longer in the game. Don't care about the upgrades too much, but I do care about Palp and the Royal Guards. The only thing I really care about. And then of course, like I said, this is really nice. I like the faction symbol right beside it. I like this. I hope they continue to do this. That is really cool. That's the points adjustment. So, download it, keep it on you. So you can always know, what's going on. You can have a little thing to tell you, oh, that's what the points of these are. You can print it out. That's cool like that. But that is our rule and update. That's our new points list for Star Wars Legion. Tell me what you guys think. I like the explanations. I liked reading them. If they continue to do that in the future, I will continue to make these videos where we kind of go over it. But I really like this here, and it's a really nice look. And so I would say take a look at this, and that's going to give you, basically what you need to know about it. This is what you want to print off. Print off these 2 pages, keep them in your binder with all your cards. That way, when you go to play, you can be like, oh, that's the update. But yeah, that's all the time we have for the video. Tell me what you guys think about all this. What are you excited for? Are you excited to play some of this stuff? Are you going to play some operatives? Because if we haven't already said, they want you to play operatives. But yeah, thank you very much for tuning in, and we hope to see you in the next video. And as always, have a wonderful day. That's all for now, folks.